Welcome back everyone to part 2 of this 2-part video. We're going to find some really awesome shells in the second part, and if you want to see them, just keep on watching. Found this beautiful Scotch bonnet shell. I love those checkered parts, and the lighting is just perfect in some of these clips that I have. We're gonna find some really cool shells, different from the shells in the first part of this video. I think you guys will like it. This is a cute little lion's paw. Sometimes I find them where they have those little bubbles on the top, and sometimes they're just flat. This is a great turkey wing. When I can find big ones like this, and they have that beautiful coloring, there's no chips or anything. It's a perfect example of a turkey wing there. Spotted this scallop, it was broken. Ton of broken shells. Ton of clamshells you can see because of all the rocks getting washed up there. This was not broken. This is a green turbo shell. Not that much coral at this beach, which you would think because of all the rocks, but I found this big chunk of coral. Sometimes I like to take it with me. A lot of times we leave it unless it's really special and really like it, then we'll take it. Here is an auger. And don't worry, I have seen all of your guys' comments about what I'm going to be doing. I think that'll be another video where I'll do sort of like a shell collection video or show you guys some projects that I've done. When I have some downtime, I'll be able to film that for you guys. Wow. I have never found one of these. This is a beautiful, I want to say apple murex. And I say that because of the coloring. If I'm wrong, please tell me down below. But look at that. That gorgeous orangey red color. First for me. And a shark eye. This is a real shark eye. You can tell because of that back part. Sometimes too, I think that the little eye part is actually more pronounced. Ooh, this is a great one. An Antillean file clam. This one was a beautiful white color. Sometimes they're see-through. I am so fascinated with these shells. Oh, I got so excited. This would have been a queen helmet conch. Look at that shell. The inside is so beautiful to me, that aperture part. I've only found pieces of them, and that was what I was hoping was going to be one, but sadly it was broken.
I know.
A couple more Scotch bonnets to add to the collection of that day. Somehow this was like earlier. There were just these spots that had all of these Scotch bonnets sitting in the same place, and I just kept picking them up to see how many I could fit into my hand. What are we up to here? 4. Don't worry, we didn't take all of them with us because some of them were broken, and also we're trying to cut down our collection a bit. Not take as many home. Ooh, a shark eye. I don't know if this one was just very sun damage, but look at that color. It's almost like it's been washed or like painted. Found this crab shell. I really like these spotted ones. And I just think they're really cool, the crab shells. They can have really nice colors on them. Sometimes if they're still crab parts though, they need to be left because they'll be stinky. Oh, guys, do you know what this is? This is a piece of a very special shell. a Junonia, and that is like the rarest shell you can find, like the sheller's dream. I don't know why a piece washed up on our coast because I don't think we have them over on the East Coast. Another shark eye. But it will be my dream to find a Junonia. One day I will. Just not here. Probably on the West Coast. Scotch bonnet. A couple of nice shells. Here is a big chunk of a broken shell. Found it interesting because it was black, which means it's been sitting in the sand for a while. It looks like maybe it was a conch of some sort. Like I said, tons of broken pieces. This is a Tellin. Not exactly sure what kind of Tellin that is, but this is a Tellin. It's this nice thin shell, has that purple coloring. Oh, piece of sea glass. Great, that was my first one today. It really depends on the beach. You can find a lot of sea glass on some of them. Some of them I don't find any sea glass at all. Yeah, it just depends. Like I said, there was a ton of broken shells. Wanted to show you all the other ones. This is a crossbarred Venus clam. All of the clams, you can see all the different ones that were on the beach that day. Gotta give the clam shells some love. And a giant bittersweet clam. Other ones are spectral bittersweet clams. A nice handful that my boyfriend was showing me. There's a little chestnut turban, some shark eyes, another lightning whelk. We found, I think, 5 that day. And right near his feet, I spotted this Scotch bonnet. So I had to pick it up. Yeah. Spotted another piece of sea glass. You can see how dark it is here. And then putting it up to the light, that nice brown piece of sea glass. Still collecting sea glass for myself. Maybe I'll do something with it. I'm not exactly sure. I've seen so many people who are so creative online with the different things that you can make out of the sea glass. I don't know if I'm there yet, but I'm gonna hold on to it for a while and see what I can come up with. Another shark eye. Ooh, this was a good find. This is a nutmeg. I found one in my video last week, and I don't know if it's the time of year or what, and they're washing up on our shore. I've never found them here. This one, granted, was a little beat up, but I was still so excited because that was the first one I found.
What the heck?
And giant shark eye with a guest appearance from a friend in the background. This dog was following us up the beach. It was very friendly. A very cute dog. Here is a big chunk of a shell. Nice big, I would say, quahog, just because of how thick it is. And I spotted another little file clam. Like I said, I'm so fascinated by these shells. They're so thin and delicate. I really don't know how they survive getting beat up on the rocks. Oh, guys, look at this shell. I found a broken one earlier, and this is a helmet conch. I could not believe that I found this just sitting there in the rocks like that. The best shell. This was actually my favorite shell I found that day because it's so different. Oh, and another nutmeg. This one's a little better off than the other one. Still a little broken, but some great finds back to back. This amazing shell.
Really good. Huh?
Someone actually walked by and pointed this out to us, but here is a huge piece of sea glass. This looks like the bottom of a bottle.
I can't wait to get my new camera.
I've never found this yet. Good piece to add to our collection. And I want to say this is an auger. It's really beat up, so it might not be because this almost looks like the Sally's auger, but it's the coloring of a regular auger.
Little.
And another lion's paw.
Kind of broken.
These are such beautiful shells. The colors on this, it is broken, sadly, but it's still so beautiful. I think I did take it with me. Here's another huge piece of a broken shell. I spotted this and I thought maybe it was a tinted Cantharus, if I can get it to focus, but actually looking at it further and looking at the aperture there, I'm thinking it's a juvenile conch. Maybe a queen conch? Comment down below if you guys know what it is, since I couldn't figure it out right now while I was putting the video together. The spiny jewel box. Not in its best form. And a Leonard Olive. Found a lot of these this day. I just didn't really pick them up to show you guys. I definitely can for the videos. I do try to show like as many shells as I can. I got really excited with all the really good ones I found, so I didn't pick up as many of the other ones.
Different kinds of arcs.
Like an arc shell, a couple of arc shells, mossy arc, maybe eared arc. This washed up right near my feet. This is a huge lion's paw. The top was broken off. The shell was broken, so it's gonna go back. But it was a good find. I found a flat. This is the only one that I saw that day. There were some scallops, but this is the only flat. And I actually haven't found one in a while, so that was a good little find on the beach. I spotted this crab. I'm so fascinated with these little guys, and he was just sitting there. He tried to run away from me, and I was getting a couple pictures of him. I guess he didn't want to be videoed. But that was all the shells for today. Thank you guys for watching, and come back next week to see some more shelling.